It's no big secret that daytime television, primarily soap operas, is hot stuff now. From Soap Opera Digest to the cover of major news magazines like Newsweek, you see people from General Hospital, especially Tony Geary. Now, he's the guy with a kind of curly, fuzzy hair, looks like a halo. If you watch General Hospital, you know why this guy is the heartthrob of millions. We made a trip to LA recently and said, let's track this guy down, find out what he's really like. We did, we're glad we did, so let's meet Tony Geary.
Oh, to Luke and Laura with love from the people of Beecher's Corners.
Isn't that beautiful?
They've been compared to the great screen couples, like Gable and Lombard, Tracy and Hepburn. Newsweek called them the Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara of daytime soapland. They are Luke and Laura of General Hospital, Anthony Geary and Jeannie Francis in real life.
The way Jeannie Francis accepts me romantically as the character Laura makes him far more attractive, far more sexy, and far more
Take that off.
appealing than he would be otherwise with another actress. And I feel that the same is true for me with her. That's what they call chemistry.
There's Mr. Claw himself.
I just can't cope without my soap. General Hospital.
It is precisely this chemistry that people from all walks of life tune in for. And with a daily following of more than 14 million viewers, General Hospital is the highest-rated daytime show in the history of television. But it was really the casting of this man, Tony Geary, that was largely responsible for the upswing of General Hospital's popularity.
Oh, he has the curly hair, and he has a funny-looking nose, and I think it's more or less his physique.
He's really very sensitive, and at the same time, he tends to be a little bit macho. But it's that mix that makes him so exciting. That and the fact that he's not your traditional hunk.
You're my favorite addiction.
I've always tried to bring vulnerability or sensitivity or romanticism or something attractive to the most despicable of characters and something despicable to the best of characters, you know, because I think that's what life's about, you know.
No, this is a honeymoon, see?
From the outset, Tony plays a character torn between decency and a lust for life. First raping Laura, a lonely, bored housewife, then falling desperately in love with his victim.
Is there anything that Luke has done that Tony wouldn't do?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. First of all, Tony would never fall desperately in love, as Luke did.
You wouldn't let yourself fall in love the way that Luke has fallen in love?
Hell no. No.
Does it help you keep a handle on yourself to let those things out through Luke?
Yeah. Yeah, I live vicariously a lot through him. You know, his volatility, his passion is something that I really don't think I would be alive if I lived with that kind of passion. It's too consuming, you know, everything. He's just, every moment is an opera for him.
Gene Rayburn.
Oh, Phyllis, you were reading the slides. I didn't know where you got all this.
I do this, man.
Roger.
I will walk down Hollywood Boulevard.
The honesty, sensitivity, the almost childlike spontaneity that comes across on screen is really part of Tony Geary. I discovered that when we were walking along Hollywood Boulevard, and he disappeared onto a tour bus.
Take your seat.
Do I have a seat?
Please, you have a seat right back there.
I didn't plan it, and neither did you, but hello, welcome to Hollywood. Somebody said that to me once, and I didn't believe him, so don't believe me either, because it's all Hollywood, and Hollywood is all a lot of stuff. But have a good time.
I'm a strong feeler. It's difficult for me to hide my emotions because I'm not really interested in hiding my emotions. You know, if I'm angry, I want you to know I'm angry. And I'll take a chance. God knows I've done things that I regret out of, you know, a spontaneous moment of feeling. But I think that it's important to express those feelings.
Tony appears to handle stardom with ease. But in reality, for him, it's the toughest part of the business.
You're not required to be a public person. It just comes with the dinner. You just have no choice about it. And if you want to be big, you know, that's part of the price. And I do. You know, I really do want to be important and respected in my profession. Someday I would like somebody to think of me the way I think of Montgomery Clift, or Spencer Tracy, or Elizabeth Taylor.
Playing opposite Liz Taylor moved Tony a bit closer to his dream. So far, it's been the high point of his career.
She was everything you would imagine and more. She was kind, she was human, she was funny. And to work with her in a scene was one of the most exciting experiences I think I've ever had on, you know, in a working situation.
You've been on the cover of Newsweek. You're a big star to millions of people. You want to do more. Where do you go from here?
I want to do it all, you know. I want to go to Broadway. I want to go to a major motion picture. I want to produce and direct. I want to, I don't know, I mean, you know, I keep, you know, seal act. I don't care. I want to do it all.
At one point in Tony's career, he almost gave up on this dream. For 15 years, he struggled in everything from television bit parts to summer stock. Then came General Hospital, and the dream returned. Tony could leave the show in 1982 when his contract is up. But in any event, he hopes that there will be life after Luke. And who knows? One day, maybe Tony Geary will have his own star on Hollywood Boulevard.
A little behind-the-scenes story for you about working with Tony Geary. When we'd suggested to him that we go down and walk around at night outside Grumman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood, he said, look, I'm going to get mobbed. And we said, yeah, sure, okay. Well, we did, and he was. But he took time for each and every fan. He signed every autograph, smiled at everybody, and shook every hand. It was late at night. We'd all worked very hard that day. Tony Geary's a real gentleman, and he's on his way to being one of the biggest stars in TV.